Okay, guys, it's Tim Thornton, Realtor with Coldwell Banker here in the Austin area. I have taken a shower, I've changed shirts, got my January shirt on. I'm having a shower for 2019. We reviewed yesterday 2018. I'm only going to spend 1 minute kind of recapping that, so if you haven't had a chance to listen to that video, please go back and take a listen to that and see what happened, get caught up on what happened in Austin area real estate in 2018. My doctor told me this week that I should be wearing progressive lenses so that I could read and see all at the same time, and this is my progressive lens. So that's what old guys do, and we call that a very progressive lens. So last year, 2018, really quickly, more and more businesses are moving to the Austin area. Many of those are leaving California, but not just California, but we're having businesses from all over that are moving to the Austin area, some of which are big companies like Indeed and Apple that are bringing thousands of employees here, some of which are SmartUps, and we're seeing a lot of venture capital dollars coming to the Austin area that are creating tremendous opportunities that are here. Lots of sports teams. We now have minor league hockey, baseball. We'll have here in the next several months the first of two MLS. Have to get used to that. Realtors think MLS means something else. Major league soccer teams, and so as my buddies in Europe say, football will be coming to the Austin area. Our big glorious hotel and water park is being finished. Tremendous amount of momentum, and if you've been around me very much, you've heard me say momentum drives momentum drives momentum. And so as more companies come in, and Austin continues to be recognized as one of the major technology hubs in the United States, we'll see that continue, and we'll see that momentum continue. So, and that drives other industries. When we see high tech come in here, and we see entertainment and sports come in here, those things drive other industries and other businesses, and so all of those feed on each other. As long as Texas, and so we're going to get right into the meat of 2019. I'm going to jump right to the chase and tell you, as long as Texas and Austin are still very favorable toward businesses, and as long as Austin continues to be a place where people want to live, want to work, and want to raise their families, we're going to continue to see growth in the Austin area, I do believe. Now, there could be some major things that happen on a national level that slow things down. We certainly saw that in 2008, 2009, and maybe even into 2010. We saw our market get very flat as the national market took a beating. But as long as people are wanting to move here, and students from UT and our other universities want to continue to stay here and invest in the Austin area, we're going to continue to see the kind of growth I think that we've seen for a number of years now, that we generally peg at about 100 people or 100 plus people a day that are coming into the Austin area. So as long as that continues to be strong, and a robust business environment that people want to live here, I think we're going to continue to see growth in this area. Investing. I have a lot of investors, a tremendous number of investors, and those investors, we start out every conversation and every new relationship with, so is Austin in a bubble? Is this going to continue? Is this going to burst? What's going to happen here? And so I think I've already addressed that. I'll tell you that I think Austin continues to be a very strong investment marketplace. I have a lot of investor clients. Many of those clients are first-time investors, and they've bought their very first investment home this past year. And a number of those clients are serial investors now. Maybe they bought their first home with me. Maybe they own an investment property or a property that became an investment property in another city when they moved here, and now they are buying multiple homes here in the Austin area. Very appreciative for my investors. I love helping people invest in Austin real estate and teaching them how to actually become investors, to manage their own property, to be landlords, and how to do that, to make more money, to be more profitable in doing that, and get the highest amount and the greatest amount of leverage in your time and energy and money that you spend to do that investment. So if you're thinking about doing some investing this year in the Austin area, give me a call. We definitely need to talk. And so I will not leave you high and dry after you close on the house. It's harder for me to come back and help those people that have already bought properties and are now trying to figure out what to do with them. But even if you're in that category, call me, let's talk about your future and your future plans, and let's talk about how I might be able to help you as well, in addition to my clients that I've been helping grow their investment portfolio. So Austin continues to be a high-tech hub. I think high-tech is driving the overwhelming majority of what is happening in our area. But having said that, entertainment is huge in the Austin area. Anytime you have a single blooming, blossoming economic driver such as high-tech is, and such as entertainment is certainly becoming in the Austin area, those businesses and those industries drive a ripple effect of tremendous additional businesses out throughout the entire city and the entire area, throughout all of Central Texas, as a matter of fact. As I mentioned yesterday, that is going to drive medical, that's going to drive our educational system, our educational industry, if you will. We have here in Leander, I think currently 5 schools that are still on slates to be built right now in Leander ISD, which covers all of Leander, Cedar Park, even all the way over into Austin, and parts of Travis County are covered by Leander ISD. And that's where my boys go to school, and I'm sure that's where many of you have family, that's where your kids go to school as well. But not the only great school district that we have in the Central Texas area. But these businesses, as high-tech begins to expand or continues to expand and grow, they drive medical, they drive schools, they drive the restaurant industry. I used to have, a few years ago, some members of my family and some family friends were complaining about the fact that we didn't have the level of schools and culinary institutions, restaurants in Austin area that we have, or that they have seen in places like Houston and Dallas, and then to some degree even in San Antonio. And so I was having that same conversation that I did not provoke, was listening to that same conversation just in the last month or so with those same friends and family, and they were talking about all the great restaurants that are now a part of the Austin area. You really only have to drive a few minutes to find some wonderful restaurants, and not just Mexican food, which is on every corner of every city throughout Texas, and not just barbecue, which is also on every other corner throughout Central Texas and throughout the entire state. But lots and lots of wonderful restaurants of different sorts of national tastes and different sorts of ethnic food that's available, that we love to go and explore, and I know that you do as well. So that's certainly become another checkbox, I think, in the Austin area, that we have wonderful places to eat now. Still a very affordable place, whether you're renting a house from one of my investors or from us, or you're buying your house. Austin is still an extremely affordable place to live. I think most of the nice companies, the good companies, pay very well in the Austin area, certainly with a very low cost of living that we have here compared to many other major cities, I think they pay extremely well. Our commute times, although we love to complain about commute times, I have spent some time recently in Houston, and when you spend 2 hours in traffic in Houston, you only drive a few miles, you don't complain about the little bit of commute time that we have in the Austin area. We have people that move here every single day from the Bay Area and other parts of California that say that they drive an hour and 2 hours each way, many of them, to work and from work every single day. I can't even begin to imagine having to drive 10 or 15 hours a week just to get to and from work. And so, and if I'm by myself, that's essentially dead time or phone time, which is getting harder and harder to do in your car. And so we have, because of those lower commute times, because of that good economic climate that we have here, because of the very, very low unemployment rate that we have here, because of those reasonable commutes, because we have a very high quality of life, I think Austin is going to continue to grow, to explode, continue to be a place of tremendous growth as we move into 2019. So 31,000 homes sold last year. 2018 was a great year for investors and homeowners and people that are moving into the area. And I think 2019 is going to be another tremendous year. So whether you are buying, selling, or building, reach out, get in touch with me. If you're selling your home, come over to sellmyhouse78641.com. Regardless of whether you live in that zip code or not, come to sellmyhouse78641.com. Let me know that you were there. Let me know that you're thinking about selling your house. If you're just interested in catching up on the market, come to my Facebook website or some of my other social media websites. Come to AustinRealEstateSecrets.com and connect with me there. Find out what's going on. And I do look forward to hearing from you. Hope you guys have a wonderful 2019. Stay tuned. I'm going to create some more videos this quarter for you. In fact, I'll probably create some more videos this week. So look forward to talking to you. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.